these sessions, keep attending these sessions. It's going to keep helping you to grow the skill. Yeah, and I have a group of people whereby they just joined my training in November. Yeah, and then as we have been moving on along December, we had a long holiday during December. Yeah, but these colleagues they keep on doing their this weekly market analysis has also helped them so much, whereby daily um, they keep sharing to me, sending to me their daily market analysis. Yeah, and I can really tell they have been performing well, and they can completely know that this is a good time to take a buy entry. This is not a good time. Yeah, and I believe, and yet even we haven't covered top down analysis. Yeah, but it's really so amazing that um, them attending this weekly market analysis has been helping them so much. Yeah, to see that they can be able to do certain things, even if we haven't covered them. Yeah, so everyone try to make sure that you don't miss this weekly market analysis. And I also try my best that no matter how busy I might be, or no matter how busy I'm going to be, I'll make sure that we have these weekly market analysis. And then the other thing is that um, when it comes to the daily market analysis, that daily market analysis that I keep on sharing, it also shows you the direction of the market, whereby all you need is just on a price action to make sure that you understand the language of the market, and then also make sure that you trade in the direction of sentiment. And that is trading in the direction whereby where trade taking the direction which bigger investors are taking. And those are the big institutions, the banks, financial companies, as they also trade forex. So they trade with a lot of money, with millions and millions of dollars. For us to be successful, we have to make sure that we trade in their direction. So you have to be able to identify which direction bigger investors are taking so that you can trade in that direction. Yeah, for those I train, you will know how you can identify the direction of the big investors, and then also the strength of that trend. Make sure that you keep utilizing those tools because they are really so important, and they will keep on helping you to make good decisions. And one of the simplest way of any trader um, to keep being consistently profitable is making sure that you trade in the direction of that trend. And knowing the direction of that trend, knowing the trend of the market, it's one of the simplest way to identify which direction bigger investors are taking. So all of you, when you find that it's a buying trend, try so much to stick to that trend. Even if you happen to get a drawdown there, you will not have you don't have bigger losses compared to someone who was trading against the trend. So make the trend be your closest partner, your closest friend, and stick to it. And then the other way, how we can make sure that we avoid the noise in the market. You know, it doesn't make like sense like taking a lot of trades, but all those trades are not well confirmed trade setups. You just focus on and look for a maximum of three or three, yeah, three entries. But as long as those orders you have fully confirmed them with good analysis, you will make money from them, and it will keep you growing. So you don't need to focus on to taking a lot of trades, taking a lot of trades. Yeah, though when it comes to scalping, you're just still new in the markets. You can be scalping, but focusing on to the trend, and also focusing on to confirmed trade setups, whereby your trades you take have fully been confirmed. You have fully confirmed them with price action and sentiment. So always trade in the direction of the trend, and don't you don't need to. Some most of the times, like people, they enter the market without. The people look more mostly onto what they are targeting to make, but they don't look into what they can lose on a certain trade. Try to make sure that this year, as it's just beginning, try to make sure that you try so hard to implement these things, no matter how hard they might be. Have a controlled risk. Enter a trade when you know how much you are risking and how much you are targeting to make. When you keep trading in this way, knowing how much you are looking forward to make and how much you might lose on a trade when it goes wrong, when it goes into against your direction, it will help you to keep growing, realizing the mistakes, and focusing on to perfection. So don't enter trades when you don't know how much you're risking and how much you're looking forward to make. Stick to that, and then you will see your trades changing, and it will just take you a short time for you to break through in this field, and you'll become a disciplined trader. Then the other last tip that I can give you today is that don't just buy, even if it's a buying trend, don't just buy from anywhere. No matter how you have seen candles selling rapidly, don't just buy from anywhere. Even if it's a selling trend, don't just sell from anywhere. Focus, focus majorly from focus majorly on buying from support, having rule number one being a buying trend, and then selling from resistance in a selling trend. Stick to buying from support, selling from resistance, respecting the trend, and maximizing risk and money management. When you stick to those tips that have given you, you will see that your trading skill this year is going to be growing very faster, and you have great and great results. Yeah, so that was just those were just some tips to make you be able to succeed in this market. And now with market analysis, we shall be always having some tips that can help you guys to see that you make it in the what? In the market. Yeah, right now coming to gold, our favorite pair, XAU USD. I don't think even for those of you who have been attending our weekly market analysis, I believe you can clearly try to analyze certain moves that you can expect this week. who can try to, according to what you are seeing on D1, who can try to make for us some analysis and give us some hints that you think are going to take place in this week. We are on D1. Who can try out? Who can try to analyze D1 for us? Yes, Douglas. Oh, but I'm sharing it. Let me stop sharing, then I do it again. Can you see it now? So what's your analysis on D1? As per as per how we have been following our previous weekly market analysis, because this weekly market analysis it's still in line with last week's weekly market analysis and even the other week. So what do you see? Mm, mhm, mhm. Yeah, but there's some your background is having some noise, so you're not so clear. Sorry, we have missed you. Mm. Who is having a clear background to try to analyze first D1? Mr. Hamid, can you try? What do you see on D1? Hamid, are you there? Good evening. Hmm. Only that? Okay, that's good. Mm. Um, Anyone else to supplement more? Oh, yes, yes, Isaac. Mm. Mm-hmm. Here, mm, it's 2778 to 2780. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 So, is there some opportunities that we can take, that we can expect um tomorrow, if today's scan tomorrow and the next days if this candle closes as an inside bar or harami. Mm, mm. Okay, thank you very much. Mhm. Someone else raising a hand. Yes, brother, I'm raising a hand. Mm, mm. Okay, that's nice. Thank you. Um, someone. Oh, yes, Robert Agawa. Good evening, brother. Mm. So, in a buying trend, this is the one. Mm. Here. Mm. But I can see we are still having a very clear buying trend. Yes, Isaac. Mm. Yeah. Mm. 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 Okay, thank you. Yes, so all of you have tried. Yeah, but one big risk that I would like to tell you to never take is going against the major trend on the one. Um, my brother here, it's a guy was saying that uh, we can sell. I personally I don't currently where this market is. I don't see anything like a selling opportunity because even if I bring my even if I bring my one of my indicators I use Ichimoku Kikohayu, it's also still telling me we are in a bullish market. So um, if you want, I was telling you that if you want to be successful in this field, yeah, the first thing that you have to prioritize is sticking to the trend. Yeah. Now coming to this week's market analysis, um, Isaac and Hamid, you brought it clearly. Yeah. Then Agaba, don't go against the trend. Stick to the respect the trend. And then the other thing is that in market we respect market structure. We respect market structure, just like I just told you that we focus majorly from buying from support and then selling from resistances. Yeah. And as you can look here, this market is just getting off trend line support. It's targeting to go back. Actually, when you look at our last week's market analysis, you will see that even if I, even if we didn't, even if we didn't have this session, if you can just watch the previous weekly market analysis we had, it can clearly show you how we can expect this market to move. Last week we had this zone and this zone, and we're like the market, it was targeting to bounce off here, then moves up, targeting this resistance, and then the other what? The other resistance, which took place the whole of last week. So, um, after this market reaching the trend line resistance, this is the trend line resistance, and then even there's this what? Horizontal resistance between 2777 to 2780. There is that resistance. So, the market, it had to retrace. So it retraced with this selling candle, which brought it back to trend line resist support. So trend line support, and of course today the market had to start buying, because why it had started buying? Sellers tried to push the market down yesterday, but yesterday closed with a lot of rejection coming from the side of the buyers. That's why this red candle is having this wick down. Had someone raising a hand. Oh yes, Robert. I Others, can you see my screen? Okay, good. Yeah, so brother, but I think you just have to get off and then join again. Yeah, so get off and then join again. Yeah, so we're still analyzing. Um, Today it had to buy, because yesterday closed whereby um whereby there's this rejection. If you don't know about price rejection, you need to master it, because it's one of the ways how you can identify what you expect to take place in the next time frame. So yesterday closed with rejection coming from the buyers, and then definitely, and then this market had reached the trend line support. So this market today opened whereby we're expecting more buyers, and as you can see, this market in this week, we still we are still expecting more buyers than sellers. Yeah, we're still expecting more buyers than sellers. Why? Today the market is getting off from support, and when you look at this pressure which buyers are applying, it's a lot of pressure, whereby it's almost half, actually even half of the previous selling candle. So then the thing is that we don't just look at candles closing bullish, because you may look at candles closing bullish and then yet there was some rejection from the sellers. So we look at the formation of the candle, then was there rejection that took place, and then we also look at how market structure is. So if this candle happens to close fully like this, it will have closed in it will have closed with a price action candle confirmation candle, which is one of the very common candlesticks that every trader should know, and it will be in support of buyers. And who can tell us the name of that candlestick? Hope, Madam Hope. What candle, like this candle that is forming? It's likely to close as a what? As what? As a as a price action as as a price action candlestick. But which type of candlestick do we expect? Do we can we expect this candle to, this candle to closing? Okay, I'm like, yeah. Do you see this current candle moving, representing the year today? Um, if at all it closes like that, where it is, whereby buyers are like that, what type of candlestick will it have closed with? What type of candlestick formation? Yeah, very good, thank you. So it will have closed as a harami or inside the bar candle, whereby this one consider it as the mother and this one consider it as the baby. In some books, they call this formation mother and the baby, mother and the baby, meaning that the the market will follow the direction of the baby. So, if this current candle closes without any wick up, or even if it's a tiny, or if it's a small wick, then we expect more buyers tomorrow. And then the other thing is, when it closes as it is, still we are right now we are expecting more buyers tomorrow, more buying opportunities tomorrow than the selling opportunities, because the market is getting off from where? From support. And we shall be looking forward to be buying more. Yeah, we shall be looking forward to be buying more, because the market will be targeting back to the previous, to going beyond the previous high, which is this one, which is around 26 27 78 to 27.80. So the market currently, it's looking forward to buy and break through this resistance, or minimally to reach this what? This resistance. So as it was last week, still this is buyer's major target. It's 27.80. 27.80. That's the target of buyers, while sellers would be targeting to push this market up to 27.20. So we are still trading within this range. We're still trading within that range. Yeah, so as per D1, it's telling us that we are still in the buying trend, and still we expect more buyers than sellers. We can expect we can expect more sellers when the market reaches this resistance at 27.77 to 27.80. So that's what D1 is telling us. Let's go to D1. Wow. This week's market analysis is very simple. As you can see, even on what? On As you can see, even on H4 still we are in the buying trend. I believe everyone can see it with clear higher highs and higher lows. The market reached the trend line support, and currently buyers are getting off the trend line support, looking forward to the other zone. and looking for to go and create another higher high swing. So it's a very clear and understandable market. Then when we come to our D1, so our H1, H1 still it's clear within the zone, though it had some sales yesterday, but currently the market is forming what we call correction. Yeah, the market is trying to make correction so that it gets back in the buying trend. But then when you look here, sellers have created something like this. Sellers are trying to form their trend on H1, and currently I can say that we do expect some kind of rejection from this point. Yeah, so that sellers can make correction of their small trend. By the big image, we expect more buyers still than sellers this week. Yeah, that's how it is. Even on H1, buyers are targeting this what are targeting this area. So we may have some kind of consolidation, but their major target this week is 27.8. And if today's candle closes with a full-bodied candle or a big bullish candle, still we shall be expecting more buyers tomorrow and even the next day. Yeah. So then let's have a yeah, it's here. As long as we are still trading above 27.32 on 27, it's from 27.32 to 27.35. Expect more buyers than sellers, and keep on focusing on to buying opportunities. Yeah, as long as we're still trading above 27.34, keep focusing on to buying opportunities, and that's what even D1 is telling us. 27.34 to, so it's from 27.32 to 27.35. Yeah, then the most nearest target for sellers to break, to give us there for them to get our attention, so that we can try to think of selling, is it's 27.49. Yeah, 27.49. So this is how it is. When this market is still trading above 27.49, we are still focusing on to buying opportunities than selling opportunities, because we have seen that buyers are targeting to keep pushing their trend up towards 27.8. Yeah, and then as this market keeps on trading above 27.49, still buyers will be more stronger. The moment sellers will push the market down for it to close below 27 49, we can expect some kind of um, selling moments. Then when the market retraces and then it touches 27.49, that's when we can opt to sell. But as per what I see, buyers are still strong, and as long as the market is still trading above 27, 27.35, still we're expecting more buyers. Yeah, so just that when it keeps on trading above 27.49, we shall be still in a strong bullish what? Bullish market. So still this week, we do expect more what? More buyers than sellers, because when you look previously, we are still in a clear buying what? We're still in a clear buying trend. So the buying trend is still strong. And as per what we see on D1, still we expect more what? More buyers. So let's go to H1. We try to filter out some zones. Wow. So as you can see here, by the colleagues, get used to mapping your zones. Don't delete your zones. Yeah, it will be easy for you to look for trades. I haven't changed anything on these zones from last week, but you can clearly see that the market is just moving respecting these zones. So um, we do have our support there. Mm, so all our zones for last week are still valid. Mm, yeah, just that we shall have to. There's there's a resistance here, and then there's also a weak zone around this point. Yeah, so currently this is what buyers are trying to build. Actually, this is H1. Um, the market has reached the trend line resistance. Sorry, the horizontal resistance. We have a horizontal resistance there. We do have a horizontal resistance here. That is from 27.59 to 27.52. So buyers currently are trying to break buyers currently are trying to break this buyers are trying to break this zone, that resistance, as you can see them. um, and by the way, price action doesn't lie. So if you learned about forex trading and you never learned about price action, just know that you never learned forex trading. Yeah, so this market gave an engulfing bullish candle, which opened the doors for buying opportunities, which are still taking place. And this market has reached this resistance, and buyers are looking forward to break this point. And when buyers break this point, for those I trained, you well know that when the market breaks the resistance, we wait for retracement, then we wait for retest, and then we buy again with confirmation. So um right now for us to buy, um so this is what buyers are trying to build. um, Buyers are trying to break this resistance. Sorry, yeah, this horizontal resistance, and then after breaking that resistance, buyers will likely um, buy, then retrace. So it's when it retraces here, that will be a good confirmation for buys. Or if at all sellers break this market from this point, and then this market comes down, we can opt to buy from around 27 27.49. Yeah, because the market will be looking forward to going up, and buyers will be targeting to create current buyers. If at all there is any rejection that is to take place here, the market will retrace back to this resistance, because you have these two swings here and here. So the market will retrace here, and then we can look for buying opportunities. And this takes us back to the point that as long as we're still trading above 27 um 27.49, still focus on two buying opportunities. The moment the market will start coming, the moment the market will close below 27.49, that's when we can opt to think of selling. But above 27.49, we are still looking for buying opportunities. Remembering the fact that buyers are targeting 28,000. And as per what we have seen on D1, buyers are likely to hit 27,000 this week. Yeah. Or if not this week, then earlier next month. Yeah, but still we do expect more buyers than sellers this week. As long as the market is still trading above 27 49, we look for more buying opportunities. And then when the sellers try to reject the market, then the next point we can look for buying opportunities that can be around 27.35. Yeah, but currently, as how I see the market, still focus on two buying opportunities. Yeah, we're going to have a more of a buying week than selling. Yeah, so that's how I see the market this week. And then other moves, then I'll be updating them in the daily market analysis that I keep on sharing daily, and I'll share it tomorrow. So make sure that you coordinate it with your analysis to see that um we have a successful profitable week. Yes, so that brings us to the end of today's weekly market analysis. Yeah, so anyone with a question, you can bring it out. Yeah, but then yeah, so that's it when it comes to the weekly market analysis. Anyone with a question regarding this weekly market analysis, then you can raise your question and then you speak to us. Yeah, meanwhile, um this week this week, copy trading has to be beginning. Yeah, we have been just testing connection. Is everyone's account is fully connected. Yeah, just a few people, yeah, whose accounts had issues, and they are being worked on, and then we can begin. Yeah, and meanwhile, group trading account, yeah, still for group trading account, yeah, which we are going to be beginning next week. Yeah, but between tomorrow, Friday, if there's any good move, yeah, if there's any good move, then for our group trading, then I'll be taking it. And then for and then what? Risk, money and emotions management, this spring growth program. It will be beginning next week, and then all subscription for so if those for those of you interested in joining the group trading account, you can still join within this week. This is the last week, and then even those who would like to enroll for copy trading, this is your last week for you to enroll. And then for copy trading, one can have one can have any capital that he or she can afford. Yeah, and then though at this I would recommend not less than 200. Yeah, then when it comes to copy trade, yeah, that is copy trading. And then group trading account, the minimum amount one can join with is $500. Yeah, so if you'd like to join the group trading account, you can join. You can just pay subscription fee and then join with the $500 as your portion. There are some people whereby for them have a plan where that for me, I've joined with $500, but then I will not be sharing anything until my slot also gets to my profits round off up to my account totaling to $1,000. Then that's when I can be enjoying any share with the rest of the group. And then yeah, and then for copy trading, by the way, there are people who for them they just want to have their account for growth. Yeah, they will not be withdrawing anything, and they will just be seeing their account performing. And then for those of you who would like to be just leave your account for growth, and you have enrolled for copy trading, or you would like to enroll for copy trading, make sure that you inform it to me so that I can include you on that list, because I have to keep monitoring it. Yeah, so this is the last week for subscription for those interested in joining copy trading, group trading, and then risk, money and emotion management, risk and emotion management, skill growth, discipline growth. So this is the last week, and for those of you um, who have joined, or everyone, at least to try to make sure that um, you don't miss being in the risk, money and emotion discipline growth program, because it will help you to grow your risk management skills, money management skills, and even mastering more how you can manage emotions, because there also I'll be sharing their signals, and then I'll be monitoring I'll be having your M5 login, so I'll be monitoring your performance, see if you are sticking to the trading plan and the discipline of your trading capital. Yeah, so that's all for today. Yeah, let's stop here. I'll meet you again in the next meetings. I'm going to be having next meetings with those in the copy copy trading group trading account. Yeah, so those are the next meetings I'm going to next meetings I'm going to be having this week. Yeah, so if you're not into that, let's meet again next week on Monday. I wish you a blessed week. Follow your trading plans. Don't be too greedy. Be patient. Wait for the market to come in your direction and trade what you see. Don't just trade anyhow. May the Almighty God be with you all. Good night.